Alright everyone, it's time for an auspicious video. 200 million views. That's quite a number. Achieved now as of last night on YouTube. This is a perfect opportunity though for me to say there's a pinned comment and links in the description. If you go down, if you're on YouTube, links to my BitChute page and my Dailymotion page, giving them a shout out on this big festivity of days, the 1st of October, so, it's spooky month now, so I feel better than usual anyway. This is like the one month where the way I dress, it looks more normal. Especially around Halloween. It's like, yeah, nobody looks at me funny on those days. Finally, it's in fashion. Here's what I'd say. I like YouTube. I've been on YouTube since 2007, this account since 2008. More than a decade I've been making content. I like hitting these various milestones. I'm very ambitious. I'm going to hit, probably before the end of the year, 400,000 subscribers as well. That's a lot. That's considerably more than the average person will ever even dream of. That being said, my problem is that we've hit the surreal stage where a for-profit corporation, which is YouTube, now has it in question as to whether people like me are going to be able to generate profit for that platform. It's very, very interesting that a corporation that exists to make money would literally be turning down enormous sums, which is what's generated by some of these larger creators they're censoring, just to maintain appearances that they never cared about for the first decade of their existence. For the first decade, YouTube grew because of bum fights and war footage and drugs and sexually explicit shit, things like that. That's why YouTube was popular, because of the edginess of it. It was very raw, unfiltered, very, very much unmoderated in some cases, sometimes to a fault. And so it was a very fun platform to be on because there was all this crazy, chaotic stuff. Most of it's gone now. Though the one thing left really is the edgy political commentary and the edgy political side of satire, like a Crowder or something like that. And that's definitely a reason to use the platform, but a couple more steps into censorship that'll inevitably be taken anyway, and somebody like me might face the axe. It doesn't matter how big your audience is. Apparently, it doesn't matter if you have millions and millions of fans all across the world clamoring to see your content. YouTube, ultimately, because it's grown so large and successful, doesn't care. That'll be its downfall, I worry. I worry about YouTube because as someone who initially just wanted to be a YouTuber and just wanted to put my fucking videos out there, increasingly I feel creatively stifled. When you get to the point where you have to moderate what you're saying while making videos, and it makes it less fun if you want to create a product, a more professionalistic style of product, infotainment in my case, in many cases, for people, if you have to second guess yourself and constantly moderate yourself and think, well, if I say this, am I going to get in trouble? It's no longer fun. Well, it should be fun. It always has been in the past. So yeah, using my 200 million mark as an opportunity to say we're very, very close to overtaking Sargon of Akkad again for #1 on BitChute. I want to be #1 there. I was for many, many months. Yeah, it's a little bit of an ego trip. Fucking so sue me. Have I not done enough for alt tech at this point that I'm going to at least try to become dominant on these platforms? And I'm not crazy. I know that's, increasingly where the audience is anyway, so I might as well put all effort into it. And Dailymotion. I'm just outside of the top 600 there. And you get onto, they're actually like Social Blade lists the top, I think, 600 accounts or 500 or something. So I want to be on that level. Basically, I want to keep making my product forever. I want to do this for the rest of my life. I want to make videos and books and creatively do the content thing for the rest of my life. That's now my goal. It's fun. I believe people are entertained by it. I believe many of you are. You give it a spoon clank. By the way, it was funny, these golden moments happen and it just reinforces the belief that I should keep going. And that's like when the Young Turks got spoon clanked on. I can't remember, was that the midterm night or something? And people were posting spoons. It's very funny and they're losing it. Stuff like that keeps me going. And some people randomly send me stuff. Somebody sent me a whole bunch of tea from the UK and stuff like that. It's really great. But yeah, excellent times. I'm very, very proud, but I mean, even a video that should be very cut and dry, like, hey, I hit this threshold, I'm happy, haha, clank, clank, that's about all, peace out. Even a video like that has to veer off into censorship land at this point. That's how bad the problem really has become. And have I ever been, let me ask you a rhetorical question, because the answer is really easy. Have I ever been a fearmonger about these sorts of things? I've always been against censorship, but I've never said, well, YouTube's dying. I'm going to leave YouTube. No, I'm not like that. But I do worry for its existence if it keeps going in the direction it's going. Then it forces people like me to rebuild elsewhere. That's why I want to get on board before the other train crashes, before the YouTube train goes off a fucking cliff potentially. I'm getting on the BitChute train. There's no reason not to. There's no legitimate reason. If you're a content creator and you're not on these other platforms, you are nuts at this point. Or you just don't give a fuck. Yeah. Your subscribers should subscribe to people who care more. That's about all. Peace out.